Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Lionel, if you're still around there being cool somewhere, welcome back, welcome back. Sorry about missing yesterday, guys. It was a bit of a family emergency, so very much, well, you know, family emergency, medical thing going on. Everything is fine, by the way. Thank you to the folks who kind of checked in on Twitter and Discord. Hey Lionel, welcome back. Folks who checked in on Twitter and Discord, everything is fine. It was just kind of a scary symptom kind of thing that doesn't actually appear to be a big deal. So that is all good, and we'll just kind of put that one to bed. I won't share any details because it's not about me, and my life may be an open book, but that doesn't mean that other members of my family want to have their things broadcast. So putting that aside, we are back in Total War Warhammer 2. God, I love this game. I really do, especially on the new rig now that I can actually play it. Oh, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Hey, I should go like my own stream. Let me go and do that. Oh, hey, my phone is telling me that I'm streaming. Good for me. Yay. Yes, I would love to do that. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Done. Super. All right, back at it here. So where were we? We just took Ice Rock Gorge, and Yastra basically needs to hang out here and defend it against Clan Rictus, because otherwise Clan Rictus is going to walk right back through it like a hot knife through butter. So Yastra's probably not going anywhere for a while until we either deal with Clan Rictus down here or we have a peace alliance with them, which I'm not opposed to. I don't want the Plain of Dogs. I have no interest in that. It's uninhabitable to me. They can live down there if they want. That's fine. The only thing I would do if I went down there is raze it to the ground. But they've got a full stack and a half army plus a garrison sitting down there, so I'm not going anywhere near it. Yastra can just hang out here and defend Ice Rock Gorge while we get that built up. Hey, Polsk, welcome, welcome. That's okay. You're kind of late by like 60 seconds. It's not even that big a deal, man, so don't even sweat it. But thank you for coming by. Again, I was sorry we missed yesterday. It was unavoidable, unfortunately, unavoidable. I think what we just need to do now is let a turn go by, and then I have to have a think about maybe we need to kind of go to war against other Dark Elves. So let's get a turn ticking along here. Especially kind of, hey, Bird Brains, you didn't miss anything. Nothing at all, just chit-chatting really, but welcome, Bird Brains. Okay, Lord Mazdamundi is fighting the Skeggy. That's fine. He can totally do that. Yeah, you didn't miss much at all, Bird Brains. Just chit-chatting and, you know, I say apologizing for missing yesterday, but it was kind of unavoidable. It was a family thing. So, but we're here today. So I thought, you know what? I'll make up for it. We'll do a little bit of an earlier stream today because it's Sunday, and I know people like to, you know, go to work on Monday. People who have jobs. Not me, but, you know, people who have jobs who contribute to society. Sorry, do I sound bitter? Okay, but yeah, so I thought we'd just do a little bit of an earlier stream on Sunday and just make up for that, and then we can kind of get back to the regular schedule. While we're all here, and this can kind of be an ongoing conversation as the stream goes on, I'm really struggling to figure out what game I want to do for a second stream during the week. I really thought about The Sims 3, and I still have that idea in my mind, just because it's kind of casual and fun and you can do a lot with it, but I'm not really sure what we do with it. That's the thing. And then I thought about Machiavellian, just because I love playing Machiavellian, and I don't get a chance to play it very often now that I put it to bed on the channel. I don't often play games just for fun, but I picked at it a little bit the other day. I'm like, boy, this is a super fun game. I wonder if Machiavellian would be a cool stream. And then, you know, there's some other ideas. Obviously, I could do XCOM 2. That would be pretty straightforward in the sense that I know how to play XCOM 2. It could be a pretty straightforward thing to stream. But anyway, if people have ideas, Birdbrain says RimWorld. Well, possibly. And I will be very curious, Birdbrains, as to if the colony that I have right now on the channel lasts another episode. If it doesn't, I'm going to put out the idea of maybe doing a Season 2, because I love playing RimWorld. That is so much more fun than even I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be fun, and then it turned out to be even way more fun than I thought. I'll either do a second season of RimWorld on the channel with a new colony, or we could look at streaming that. We could absolutely look at streaming that. Hang on, Bird's Brains. I have to approve that. There we go. RimWorld is the most live stream thing you can play. True, that's very true. It makes for a really good live stream because, you know, it's a storytelling game. Briefly back to Total War, which is what we're here to see. Hag Hall, which is held by other Dark Elves. Who are you guys again? You are the Bleakholds. You got a pretty decent garrison in there. But you only have, as I recall... Yeah, you only have 2 settlements. And why am I not trading with Carond? I mean, we're already allies. It seems to be we should be trading with them. You would watch me play The Sims 3, but only if we can name the family. Well, yeah, obviously, Polsk, hey, Kisko, welcome, man, welcome. Welcome up there in PEI. Obviously, Polsk with The Sims, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities to kind of bring the chat into the game. It's very, very easy to do that. So, yeah, that was my thought, too, is we can have a lot of fun with naming people and, you know, maybe even doing, like, different families with the chat members. I know you have your favorites in chat, Polsk. I have a feeling who you might want to be a family member with. Why are we not trading with Carond? We should absolutely be trading with you. You like us. Oh, okay, you don't want to have a trade agreement with us, even though you wicked like us. Okay, well, put it out there anyway. Your counter-offer, Carond, is you want me to go to war with the Exiles of Nehek, which I'm gonna do at some point anyway, but not right today, Carond. But you'll pay me for it. No, I'm gonna pass on that. Yeah, Kisko, RimWorld is getting overwhelming response for a stream, and I'll have to look at that. I want to finish up the series that I'm doing, which, again, as I just said, I don't think is going to take much more than 1 episode, because I only have 1 colonist left, and she doesn't actually do the things that I need her to do. We do have that prisoner, but he's going to die of starvation momentarily. Although I did get some good ideas and comments as to how I might be able to release him, at least set him free. Okay, Morathi... Actually, first, Sabioth, you can assault garrisons. Because Hag Hall is a level 4 city with a not unimpressive garrison. Death Hag, a lot of infantry who can also shoot at me. Oh, they've got missiles like you read about. They could just wreck me from a distance. Here's how we're going to play this out. We're going to war with some more Dark Elves. I would like you to play on the seed Sea Carp. Okay. Is that particularly difficult? Because that's a terrible idea. If your idea, Polsk, is let's have him play the most difficult RimWorld seed, then that would be a terrible idea, because I'm not very good at RimWorld. I have a lot of fun playing it, but we all know, ain't nobody tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. Let's go to war with some Dark Elves. Sabioth, start by assaulting this garrison, please. Yeah, go ahead now. 90% chance. Oh, Sabioth, you are a wizard, sir. A wizard. Actually, you're an assassin, but a wizard nonetheless. Okay, so he succeeded in assaulting the garrison. Now, I'm going to move in before they have a chance to heal and build themselves back up, because once they're under siege, they won't be able to heal. So... here we go. Off to war. Declare war. Yep, sorry, Bleakholds. I know we're fellow Dark Elves and all, but you only have 2 provinces, and I want both of them. It's a secret, and I don't think any seed is hard. It only depends on the difficulty. Okay, so it's not like this is the most torturous terrain I'm going to be planted in. Okay, fine. I really want Bleakholds to come out to me. So let's start building... 1 battering ram and a few siege towers. And let's just siege these guys, hoping that they're going to sally forth to me. I don't even think they have a standing army anywhere. Although I don't have good visibility on Vol's Anvil. They might have something up there. Alright, what else could we do with our time? I could pull Sarah, or however this name is pronounced, out of this army. And have her just go do stuff. Yeah, I think that's solid. Why don't you go take a peek at Vol's Anvil, Sarah? Hey, Jacob! Welcome! Welcome back, Jacob. Yeah, we're doing it on a slightly different day. I unfortunately had to cancel yesterday's live stream. We usually do it on Saturday at 4, but I unfortunately had a family thing yesterday, so I had to move it to today as kind of a makeup stream, if you will. I kept trying to figure out a tweet or a thing of, like, I'm doing a makeup stream, and then I thought people might think I was actually doing, like, a stream about makeup and you know, putting on makeup, and that made me think of Spacefarer and King Starscream when she did, you know, all the makeup on King Starscream, and it's just about the funniest thing on the internet. So, putting all of that aside, actually, there's not much you can do, Sarah. You really don't have the abilities that I want. I guess you can go steal technology. Yeah, they do have a standing army over here. Okay, and it's not an insignificant one. Ooh, all right. Well, we'll focus... Actually, you could block that army. That might be a thing you can do. Okay, we'll think about that. We'll think about that. You can download a mod like the zombie mod, for example. What are we talking about, Bird Brains? Are we still talking about RimWorld? Hang on, I gotta scroll up here. Everyone is named Bird Person. Okay, so yeah, zombie mod for RimWorld, I assume is what you're talking about? Unassigned skill points, that's probably Sabioth. Yep, you are a wizard, Sabioth. Why don't you actually continue to get better at assaulting garrisons? Because you can do everything else. You may as well do that. Actually, what's scavenge? Income from post-battle loot. That's actually pretty good. And increasing slave income. Also pretty good. No, just keep going down the assault garrisons line. Yeah, RimWorld. Okay, thank you, BirdBrains. Yep. Thank you, Kisco. I appreciate that. Yes, I remember to like my own chat, so, you know, that's always in the win column when I remember to do things that benefit myself. Okay, that was... We've gone to war, and they have a bigger army than I anticipated. I probably should have scouted that out earlier. But we'll figure out a way to conquer that. Do I have enough money to float another army? The short answer is no. The longer answer is, how big an army do I need? Because I really just need something to protect Ice Rock Gorge. Also remember the Rickroll remake we were talking about last year? By last year, you mean like December, right? Yeah, I remember that. I think you didn't you start putting that in my Discord? I feel there was a lot of Rickrolling going on in the Wee Hours Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. But yes, I do remember that, Pulse. Yes, I absolutely do. It's still a thing, but might be canceled. Oh, okay. I thought you were like basically done with that, but maybe I misunderstood that. That is fine. I can live or die without being rickrolled. It's okay. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's also okay. How much military infrastructure do I have in Bleakholds and the Black Coast? Not a lot. Barely any, in fact. Okay. Means I'd really have to start an army out in... Well, probably Moonshard would work the best. Oh, I got a lot of building to do here, too. I got to get the walls up on Moonshard. It's a work in progress. Okay, fair enough, Polsk. Oh, I have so many things I need to do. I should probably just focus on economic stuff, but I'd love to float a third army right now. But if I float a third army, that number's only going to go down on the whole economic side, so that ain't going to work out so good. Oh, I want 2 armies to take on Val's Anvil. That's my goal. Let's see how it plays out. You know what? I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I don't really have the money to float a third army right now and do all the buildings that I need to do. Oh, Cricket, what are you lizards doing down here? Are you still focused on the Skeggy? Yeah, you are. That's great. I would really appreciate you not bothering me in any way. We just use the Discord for talking now. Okay. Role-playing games. Exactly. All right. And, yes, the undead Egyptian guys, the Sand Kings. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. And I'm actually reasonably friendly with you right now. And I say right now because I will go to war with you because I'm going to need the Temple of Adioth at some point. But not today. Not today. We're at peace today, undead Egyptian guys. And, okay, here they come. Yeah, kind of saw this coming. This could get sticky. Oh, he's just going to camp right out there? Yeah. Ooh. Alright. Okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine. I should have just walked in. I should have just gone over the walls and walked in. That would have been smarter. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is 100% fine. This is not fine. I mean, the game is saying it's an even draw. It could go either way. And a lot of their infantry are just basic infantry, but then so are mine. And they've got a good chunk of cavalry there. All right, well, do I retreat? Do I just let him have it? Wow. All right, fight it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But I would like to play like an actual game. I lost my book, so I might have to buy a new one. Oh, like an actual role-playing game. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it just took me a sec to kind of put 2 and 2 together there. Got it. I mean, if we can draw a good position here, that'll be fine. But, and if we can take out the garrison first, really just focus on annihilating this garrison before they even get close to us, the reinforcements, that is. We have War Hydra, and that's never a bad thing, but, hey, Jess, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Kisco has already insisted that everyone like things, and I remember to like my own stream, so I'm kind of putting that as a good deed for the day. I remembered a thing. We'll put that on the dictatorship addendum, Bird Brains. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have no problem with your dictatorship. It's totally cool by me. I just try and entertain my local dictators. All right. Gamble for a little bit more magic. Sure. This battle could go really, really badly. And, okay, got a little bit more. Is there anywhere? Oh, this is a terrible map. What the heck am I going to do with this nonsense? I think the best I can do... What I really want to do is be up on that hill. There's no way I'm going to march that far and get done what I need to get done. Probably my... Oh, and that hill's going to really mess with my catapults too. Oh. This is a terrible idea. This is such a bad idea. Alright. Dark Riders... You need to be somewhere where you can pop out and surprise people. Why don't you be over here? And more over here. Where are my catapults? And what the heck am I going to do with them? Oh, this is going to be a terrible battle. I could just fall back to here. That's not the stupidest idea I've ever had. I'm a model citizen. Well, thank you. That's the nicest thing about me that's been said since my grandmother was alive. And Polsk is your advisor. There you go. That sounds fair and reasonable. How the heck am I going to manage this? I think we actually just might need to stay put. Alright, let's put the catapults here. At least they'll have a good eye on everything. Now let's move you a little bit sort of there-ish. Yeah, at least they'll have good eyes on things. Alright, now what? Now what? My dark shards. Let's get you guys here-ish. And you can just shoot everything that comes your way. Spears in front of the dark shards. Like so. And then the basic infantry off to the side. You guys can go sort of over here. You might even be hidden over there. Yeah, at least one of you's hidden. The witch elves that I'm not super crazy about. Hey, Bliffy, welcome. It's fine that you're late. Don't worry about it. You're here. That's the important part. Marathi up front. War Hydra is already up front. This is... If I even get out of this battle without everyone dead, I will be frankly shocked. Frankly shocked is what I will be. This is going to probably end horribly. Okay, here we go. Yay! Okay, how's that catapult going to do? You could move a little bit that way. And you could also move a little bit that way. War Hydra, why don't you actually just peel back a little tiny bit? You guys move a little more like that. You guys move a little more like that. Alright, the artillery is already firing. Good. And we can see the damage that Sabioth did to the garrison. They're a little... They took a few punches. Nothing major, but they took a few punches. I know it's Robert the War Hydra. I know Polsk. Robert the War Hydra. I got it. Alright, artillery's doing great work so far. If I can just wreck this garrison before the other troops even show up, that would be awesome. That would be super, super good. They're almost in range of the crossbows. Okay. Hang on, slow it down. Marathi, what can you do with your time right now? I've forgotten what your spells are. Not that. Vortex. Yes. You should do Vortex against people. Like, these people. Do it against those people, please. Vortex the bejesus out of those guys. Birdbrains, can you make calling war hydras by name mandatory? Yes, you probably can. Yep, Birdbrains is dictator. If, oh, there we go. Oh, they don't like Vortex at all. They are not crazy about the whole Vortex thing. Yeah, they weren't fans of that. And here comes the crossbows. Great. Good. What I need to do is kind of nail their crossbows before their crossbows nail me. What have you got over there? Blackguard. Those guys are tanky. Let's get that going. And Morathi. Oh, we're still vortexing things. Okay, cool. What else you got kicking around? Soulblight. Wouldn't hurt to do that on the Blackguard when they get closer. That'll take down their armor. Mystifying Miasma. Not so much, really. And what do you got kicking over here? Trickster's Shard. Not so much. Birdbrains just needs a sacrifice for the Blood God. Blood for the Blood God. That's what we do here. That's the name of the game. Okay, you guys are firing on that, right? You're not blocked. Morathi, can you get anything else in here? Not Soulblight, no. Not yet. Not really that one. No, don't do anything right now, Morathi. Just hang tight. Just hang tight, please. Okay, these Black Ark Corsairs are pretty much almost done. And who else could we focus on? Got a Sorceress up there. Let's make sure she goes away. Yeah, keep hammering. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and do the Soulblight thing, because they're still getting hit by crossbows. We may as well take their armor down. May as well make those crossbows more effective. So yeah, do that. There we go. Their armor just went away. You're firing on that. You're firing on that. They're not going to like that one bit. Where are my horsies? Where did I put my horsies? There they are. You guys could go, you know, do things. Come over here. And we'll keep the Witch Elves in reserve because they kind of suck. So, no. We probably won't use those guys right now. Yeah, those Black Guards are just getting destroyed after taking their armor down. They are not fans of this. Not even a tiny little bit. Is somebody targeting those crossbows? And if not, why not? I think it's time for Robert to get involved. So, Robert, go wreck all of these people, and you go wreck those guys. And you get into those guys. There we go. Now, the reinforcements are coming, but I think we can deal with the vast bulk of this before they even show up. What I would like to do is reposition the catapults a little bit so that they will start working on the reinforcements, which is really the army. It's not even reinforcements, because the catapults are kind of useless right now because everyone's so nice and tight and close up. Oh yeah, the Blackguard didn't even get that far. Blackguard did not even get to the door before they got destroyed. I feel like I told you to shoot those guys. Is there a reason you're not doing that? Because I would be interested in that reason. Witch Elves, you get around here and do some work. You can get into the back of those guys. That'll hurt. They won't like that. And what do you got down? Oh, Death Hag. That's the problem down here. Okay. Well, let's do something to the Death Hag. Could just do... Oh, leadership, that's not really going to do much. Could do Pit of Shades again. But I feel that's going to hit me also. So that's no good. And where's my horsey gotten off to? He's coming. Okay, he's working his way over there. Birdbrains, you could make sacrifices to me. I'm a nicer god. Yeah, in terms of deities, I mean, Bliffy's probably better choice than most. He gets, okay, cavalry coming up. That's fine. That's fine. We can work with cavalry. In fact, I'm going to send these dread spears right in there. Spears against cavalry, that should do a decent job. And this, Morathi, looks like a super awesome place for Pit of Shades. A nice little vortex spell right in the middle of everybody. That'll do just fine. The Witch Elves have gotten somewhat redundant because Everything ran away over there. No, wait. Marathi, don't do that. Marathi, stay there. I meant the witch elves. The witch elves can come back here. The horsies need to move over here. Oh, goodness, this is complicated. And the reinforcements are on their way. I need to redo my battle lines here. Somebody deal with these freaking crossbows, please. It's not that hard, guys. It's really not. Okay. There goes the Vortex. Vortex goes away. They're all pretty much done. Everything here is pretty much broken. Robert the War Hydra, focus on the Death Hag for right now. And you guys focus on the archers. Witch Elves, just get out of there because you have no armor and you're just getting torn apart. You thought Birdbrains was Hyper Lord of Space Bees. Yeah, I kind of thought so too. And aren't they Canadian Space Bees? I thought we had made a decision about the nature of the Space Bees and their country of origin. Although I suppose if they're from Canada, they aren't technically from space. But, you know, they could be. You crossbows, focus on the Death Hag. And then I need to completely redraw my lines. You guys are just not getting the job done over here. Are you blocked? You're not saying you're blocked. You are saying you're firing. Okay, then... Okay, these guys are firing. Okay, somebody is firing on them. Fantastic. Birdbrains is lagging. She will travel in time and catch up with us later. That is okay. It's always Back to the Future with Birdbrains. And Bliffy may have to sit on the stairs, and Polsk just does Polsk. That's the way the chat goes around here. All right. What do we need to do, if anything? Mostly, I just need to redraw my lines. Sort of now-ish. They're all broken. They're not going anywhere. So you can pretty much redraw here. You redraw here. You're fine. You can redraw. What have I got in here? You redraw up here. And actually, just help take out that guy, please, while you're doing that. You can redraw here. And what else do we need to do? The catapults are probably just fine where they are. If somebody could just please finish off the Death Hag, that'd be super. I would appreciate that. Robert the War Hydra, you kind of got out in the middle of nowhere here. Why don't you come back and deal with the Death Hag? Why don't you charge back, please? The Icelandic language thing isn't being worked on. Oh, okay. You are no longer learning Icelandic. Oh, okay. That's okay. Although it is kind of a neat language to learn, I bet. I don't know anyone who can speak Icelandic, so that would be kind of cool. Oh, and I know exactly what I need to do. Hang on. While I'm thinking about it, all you guys are off skirmish mode. Except you. You stay on skirmish mode. That's good for you. And, oh, come on with the Death Hag. Somebody just kill the Death Hag, please. Marathi, anything you could be doing with your time? Not really, actually. Not really at all. Huh. Could do the miasma thing, but way out of range for that. Way out of range. So just deal with the Death Hag, guys, and then let's reform our lines, please. Let's reform those lines. You can leave that guy alone. He's fine. Just let him go. And, wow, this Death Hag just won't give up. Will not give up. Oh, the Dark Riders are back. I think we can put them to bed with some crossbows, probably. Oh, and this is only stage 1 of the battle, and it was the easy stage of the battle. And we're kind of beaten up already. I will be shocked if we get through this. Absolutely 100% shocked. You guys start sort of going in this direction. You just fall back. You actually don't really have anyone left in your little group anyway. So you guys are already falling back. That's good. You guys focus on those guys, the Dark Riders. It's going to take extra time to learn Icelandic? Yeah, I'm not surprised. And Birdbrains is in with a dinosaur reference there. Are you shooting at these guys? Jurassic Park, that's what I was trying to think of. Jurassic Park. You and you. Wow, they're really spread out, and that's not working out for me. War Hydra, concentrate on this guy right now. Just go ahead and get that guy knackered if you could. Yeah, you're scarpering off. That's fine. That's basically okay. Why don't you intercept them, and that will give... Okay, they figured out we're here. They have totally figured out we're here. All right, we need to start wrecking their crossbows at all speed. And you guys kind of need to do things. Like a lot. Why don't you do your little... Not that. Sure, do that. Why not? Go ahead, do that to that. And this is gonna get sticky here. Alright, you guys get in there. You guys get in there. These two units down here are pretty much done. Pretty much done. Believe in the Jeff Goldblum. Sure. I have no particular issue with Jeff Goldblum. He's a perfectly fine gentleman, I'm sure. You guys start moving up. You need to focus on anything at all, really. Anything at all. Whatever you can get an eye on, go ahead and do it. Those guys are broken. Why don't you focus on something else like that guy? Time to bring the Witch Elves out of reserve because we just need the extra pair of hands right now. So all of you guys get in there. Morathi, is there anything you can do? You basically have no magic left. None whatsoever. I need you to focus over there, please. I need you to focus over there. And Morathi, I think you got to get in on this yourself. I think Morathi's got to get something done here. So, War Hydra, just do that. Thank you. Try and wreck their morale if you can. I don't think we need both of you on this one unit. It seems to be fine. You are going over there, and... Wow, you're on steady? Really? Because you're dead. How are you on steady? Ooh. Okay, keep at it here. Keep at it. Sorry, if there's really exciting things going on in chat right now, I'm sorry if I'm missing it. Mostly, I believe we're talking about space bees and Icelandic language, but this is a very sticky battle. Okay, War Hydra, get in there. Actually, you know what? Morathi, why don't you get in there? It's not like you can do nothing. You can do things. You're doing a thing. That's great. You are doing a thing that I don't need you to be doing, so get over here eventually. And where are you guys? You are way in the middle of nowhere. You need to be doing things, like shooting those guys. There we go. All hail Space Bees and their empire. Yeah, I'm basically okay with that. That seems like an appropriate thing to be bowing down to. War Hydra, you are... Okay, I don't know why you're here, but go ahead and be there. That's basically an okay thing for you to be doing. If you actually want to do something, that would be good. You actually want to just go ahead in and hit that. Now, you know what? Those guys are almost dead anyway. Charge into these guys. That would be a better use of your time. You're firing... Oh, you're not doing anything. You get in there. And you just draw up here. You are doing nothing of use. So draw up where these guys used to be. You're not really being very useful. You can get in over here. Who else is not being useful lately? All hail the gold bloom of the Jeff. So we've got a Jeff Goldblum thing going on. Okay, you know what? Why not? Jeff Goldblum is welcome in my chat. I don't think Jeff Goldblum's going to show up, but just in case he does, hey, for all I know, Birdbrains could be Jeff Goldblum. No clue. Pulse could be Jeff Goldblum. Pulse, are you Jeff Goldblum? Have I been underestimating you all this time? Are you, in fact, star of Jurassic Park and many, many other movies, Jeff Goldblum? Please say yes, because that would be a real big feather in my cap for this chat. Victory is in our grasp. Really? Are you sure about that game? Because this seems to be really pear-shaped right now. Really, really pear-shaped. Morathi is chasing down that guy. Good job, Morathi. Well done. Is there anything... What do you have left? Power of Darkness. That doesn't really do anything that I need it to do. War Hydra. War Hydra. Charge anyone who's still healthy. Except everyone's leaving. My god, I think I did it. I think we actually pulled this off. against overwhelming forces. Well, dang. I mean, we're beaten to heck, but we're in there. All right, I'm going to let this run. Wow, end battle. Did not see that coming. Was Jeff Goldblum in Thor 3? There's been cults in my chat for ages, Birdbrains. Don't worry about that. I thought you were one of them. Isn't that kind of your jam? Where was Jeff Goldblum in Thor 3? I can't think of it. I've only seen that once, though. I've seen the other Thor movies a bunch more times. Thank you, Kisco. I'm shocked I made it through that. I guess after a couple of 100 hours of Total War Warhammer, I actually get a semblance of an idea of what I'm doing. Mostly it's just watching Miniature Nerd do it and just copying what he did. But, oh, he's the Game Master. Right. Of course he is. Yeah, I say, I've only seen that one once. I've seen the other Thor movies a bunch of times. That's right, he's the Game Master. Of course he is. All right, well, end the battle then. I'm shocked I pulled that off. That's fantabulous. Now, do I get to just take this town? I don't think I do. I think I still have to keep it under siege for right now, but that'll put a crimp in their style. Well, I wrecked the garrison. Garrison is 100% done. Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, I got a guy who throws holes, Thor and Hulk captive, the Games Master. I did like the little Easter egg in Thor 3 where they do the statue of Beta Ray Bill, which is very obscure if you're not into comic books and specifically Thor, but there's a statue to Beta Ray Bill on that building. Okay, close victory. No denial there, game. I agree with you. That was a close victory. Not debating that. So enslave them and get the units replenished by 22%. Holy moly, we're almost back up to full strength. Wow. Cool. Glad I let them come in. I'm glad I didn't retreat. All hail Jeff, captor of the Hulk. Yeah, no kidding, Jess. The MCU really, as someone who is old enough to remember the very, very early days of attempts at comic book movies, I mean long before Iron Man, long before the first Iron Man, when they tried doing comic book movies. Actually, there's the really early 80s where they were just garbage. They were just made for TV movies. Then they started doing things like Daredevil and Elektra, and they were like, And you kind of saw they were where they wanted to, what they wanted to do, but basically the technology wasn't there. They didn't have the CGI effects to do what they really wanted to do. And then Iron Man came out and the whole damn world changed in terms of comic book movies. Wand of Jet. Increased to power reserves. I feel like I have a lot of things that are like that. I'm okay without that game. Did we wipe out their army? Huh. That's surprising. And handy. Can I just now walk into Hag Hall? Yeah, I totally can. And you know what? It's such a garbage little battle. I'm just going to auto-resolve that, especially after that last battle. I don't need a wall battle right now. All right, well, Hag Hall belongs to me, which nobody is more surprised than that by me. There is a 1 in 7.5 billion chance that I'm Jeff Goldblum, and out of all creatures I could be, it equals about 1 in 47 billion chance that I'm Jeff Goldblum. So what I'm hearing, Polsk, is you could be Jeff Goldblum. You could be. You're not denying that you're Jeff Goldblum. You're not saying I'm not Jeff Goldblum. You're just saying there's a chance you could be Jeff Goldblum. Polsk is my advisor, our Lord and Savior, Jeff Goldblum. See, Birdbrain says you're Jeff Goldblum. And I am inclined to believe Birdbrains. She is the ranking officer. So I'm hearing from you, Polsk, you're not denying you're Jeff Goldblum. And a denial is as good as an admission in America. That's how American justice works. Loot and occupy, yes please. And a regiment of renown unlocked. They're dark shards too. Yeah, I'll have me a taste of them, thank you very much. Super, we got Hag Hall. Did not think I was going to get that easy. Now, what did I inherit with this? A bunch of buildings to repair, obviously. Now it's down to a level 3 city. That's okay. That's okay. A little... Oh, cattle ranch. Okay. No money from that, but growth is up. That's good. Crafting district, that'll be a little bit of money coming in. All of that will be repaired next turn. However, now we're duplicating military infrastructure in Ice Rock Gorge, which we don't need. So we actually have a level 3 horsey place there and only a level 2 here. So let's demo that. And then what I can put in there next time is the infantry. Oh no, the infantry one's already here. Okay, well, I'll think of something else to put there. I don't know yet. Probably a public order building would not go amiss there. Hero not moved. Sabioth, why don't you go beat up Val's Anvil while you're here? 81% chance? Actually, how are you looking to assassinate one of those heroes over here? Will you deny? Will I approve? And then a lot of M's. So, yeah, again, Polsk, without a strict denial, what I'm basically hearing is, I think there's a solid chance you're Jeff Goldblum. And I may call you Jeff from now on. I may just start calling everyone Jeff. Assassinate, 84% chance. Yeah, nail it. Go for it, Sabioth. You are a maniac. Charge in there and assassinate whomever that is. Critical success! Oh, this stream can't go as well as it has. That was a battle I should not have won, and a critical success, which means Phasa here is gone for good, never coming back, not wounded, actually super dead. Oh dear. The Jeffs of wee hours. I should just call everyone who watches my channel Jeff, except Steve, because Steve is Steve, and you can't go Jeff. That doesn't sing as well. So everyone except Steve may be Jeff. So just be prepared for that. I haven't made a final decision on it yet, but that absolutely could happen. What other hero hasn't been moved? Oh, Sarah. Okay. You could take a shot. Your shot is probably a lot less. Yeah, 44. Only an 8% chance of a critical failure. Sure, go for it. You know what? Just get the practice in. You'll get experience one way or the other. Steve is the holy disciple of wee hours. Steve is an amazing supporter of the channel. You all are. Everyone in this chat right now is an amazing supporter of the channel. Steve is also an amazing supporter of the channel and a genuinely awesome human being. Had a ton of fun playing Raft with him and Stefan Lee Goodwin. And Steve is always welcome here. Always welcome. Oh, a success. Good job, Sarah. Well done. Well done, Sarah. Okay, well, we've taken out 2 of their heroes. And we kind of lined up Val's Anvil like a bowling pin here. How's the army? I'd probably be comfortable marching after 1 turn. Unassigned skill points, that'll probably be Morathi and Sabioth and everyone else. Okay, Morathi. What's in your high level? What's impaling attack? Speed plus 10 charge bonus. I don't really want you to be a frontline fighter, but I'm not ruling it out. Your group of fans could totally be the Jeffs. And see, the thing is with this, Jess, well, first of all, going from Jess to Jeff is pretty easy. That's an easy transition. Every family has got that uncle. My family has that uncle. That uncle's name happens to be Jeff. So you'd all kind of be that uncle. Hi, everyone, my favorite Jeffs, and welcome back to the wee hours. You know what? I'm going to have a little think about this. You know, maybe that's just the little quirk, the little sort of weirdness that separates my channel from everybody else's. All hail to Jeff, the Lord and Savior of the Gold Bloom. I think Gold Bloom should be 2 words, Bird Brains. Should be the Gold Bloom. It sounds like something that should be in a Tolkien novel. What have you got here? Soul Stealer. Damage, absorbs hit points. That's good. Spiteful Conjuration. Minus 15 armor. Meh. Not so great. What do you get way down the line here? Arcane Conduit, improved power, reserves. All right. Casualties captured post-battle, 15%. And more money. That's pretty good. I'll probably go for that. Oh, I do want to get down to Lightning Strike, though. That would have been super handy in that last battle, because they wouldn't have got the reinforcements. How many more things do I need down here? I need 4, right? And I've got 2. So I could get more casualties. That's good. Recruitment costs down. Income. I don't really raid, loot, or sack. I actually just take the city. Let's get more slaves at the end of the battle. That seems sensible. Okay. That was... Oh, wait. More unassigned skill points. Sabioth. No surprise there. Well, you know what, Sabioth? You've kind of maxed out everything here. I could give you... You know what? I'll just max out Assault Garrison. That's fine. And then I'll start him going down the more stabby stuff, because he will be in armies. He will actually have to put a blade in somebody's back. And probably same for Sarah. Yep, same again. I would actually love you, Sarah, because you are definitely going to be in people's armies more often than not. And you're very low level. Yeah, you're only level 5. Ooh, I could give speed up and resistance up. That is good. And good against armor. Good penetration, effective at all ranges. Yeah, but is it good against a single or against a group? Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. I do want to get spread public order because it's never a bad idea to have some extra public order kicking around. Speaking of which, what did that just do to Vol's Anvil? Minus 15, but 20 of that is going to be gone next turn. Perfect. Okay, good. Yeah, I do. Even if only for public order, I've kind of got to leave Yastra right here. No movement from Clan Rictus. Just for argument's sake, Clan Rictus, would you be interested in a peace treaty? Because I actually don't have any more problem with you. I just wanted that one place. Unlikely to accept, but no, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You'll probably grow to like that later. So I'm just going to have Yastra continue to hang out here. Demigod Freddie Mercury, demigod of our hearts. Ah, if only there was better dental insurance when Freddie Mercury was alive. Okay, that turn went surprisingly well. Let's go ahead and end that turn. I don't know how much better I can do with that. Winning a tough battle and critical success on a hero. Excellent. Now, who is that going in there? Who is that? That looks like me. It's not me, but it looks like me. No, come back. Come back. I want to focus on that hero. Oh. Alright, well, you guys just dance around there and figure it out later. And what... okay, I really need Temple of Adioth, though. I don't want to go to war with these guys. These guys like me. Exiles of Nehek actually are pretty keen on me, but I'm going to need Temple of Adioth to complete the whole set over here, so at some point that's got to go down. And I'm probably going to have to leave someone there. Who are you? And why are you charging up to Vol's Anvil? What's your deal? Who are you? Okay, you are... Oh, okay. You're a Beastmen tribe. You're technically neutral, but that doesn't mean you're not going to try and punch me in the face. You tend to often do that. Alright. Vol's Anvil is trying to raise another army. They're not going to get very far with that. Actually, if these... Beastmen tribe wanted to go in there and soften them up for me, that'd be okay. Now, who are you? You are... Oh, you're from Nagarond. Okay. That's why you looked like my symbol. It's kind of similar. Morathi, you're basically healed. I think you're healed enough. You know what? Go to here, because you'll still be in friendly territory. Hang out over there. Good. Oh, and I got a bunch of money right now. I should go spend that on buildings. And Sabioth, do you feel like assaulting the garrison again? Oh, yeah, you're exhausted. Okay. Probably not going to work out so well. Could you then just re-embed in Morathi's army, please? Yes, thank you. Go and do that. Fun fact, I dreamt I was creating a mod for a game, and the mod was about Raspberry Frog fedoras. Raspberry Frog fedoras. Okay. So I've got a hat, and I'm going to assume it's raspberry colored. Or is it green because of the frog? Is the frog wearing a fedora? Is it a raspberry frog? Is the frog raspberry colored, wearing a fedora? You've got a lot of stuff going on there, Polsk. I think we need a little more information about that thing that you said. Because I don't think I have enough information to formulate an opinion yet. Okay, got some money to spend. What could we do in Quintex in terms of raising our infrastructure? Ah, there we go. Yes, the level 4 Beastmaster's Stables, which means more War Hydras, the Charybdis, which frankly I think is better than the War Hydra, the Feral Manticore, which seems really cool but doesn't tend to actually do as well as I want it to, and let's get some income buildings there. Well, there's all my money gone. I spent all my money on War Hydras. Oops. Oh, Morathi, do you have a full stack? Yeah, you do. I kind of actually want that sorceress in there. But that's fine. That's fine. You know what? It's all okay. Yeah, hero not move. Sarah, what could you do with your time? You can Not block the army? Oh, you're also exhausted. Okay. Well, I think Sarah's just going to have to hang out there. That's fine. We'll hook him up to the supercomputer. He'll control the warship of the Jeff Goldblum. Whom are we hooking up? Is it Polsk? Polsk might have an issue with that. Yeah, Polsk, I'm sorry that you don't remember, but you can't put the phrase Raspberry Frog Fedora on chat and not expect me to ask for more information, because that's just a thing I need to know about. There's so many variables there, Polsk. I'm not even sure what to do with those 3 words put together in that order. Okay, Sand Kings are doing a thing over there. That is fine. We are friendly with them now. You are... Oh, you're gonna try and do a thing to me. You performed Hinder Replenishment. Actually, that was a really smart move. Well done, AI. That's because what I exactly needed was replenishment, and you hindered it. Well done. I would imagine it as a fedora with the raspberry color and the texture and a frog face at the top. The texture of a raspberry or the texture of a frog? Because I'm going to tell you right now, those are 2 very, very different textures. Whew, boy, that was a weekend. So yeah, I need to know if it's a frog or a raspberry I'm touching because, well, reasons. Hinder, oh, it's a critical failure. Oh, not only did you fail to hinder my replenishment, you actually knocked yourself out doing it, Laura Shawn. Well done, Laura Shawn. You not only failed, but you knocked yourself out. Good job. Good job. Manblight Tribe has been destroyed. They just showed up. Who destroyed them? It was somewhere around here. I didn't do it. Alright, I have no idea. They just showed up and then they're dead. Capture and occupy the following settlement, Falls Anvil. Funny thing about that game, I'm on my way. I'm on my way right now. Okay, and actually we're ready to go do that. Sabioth, are you feeling less exhausted at this point? Yeah, you are. Okay, go assault the garrison, Sabioth. Oh, failure, really? Really? Alright, well, thanks, Sabioth. At least it wasn't a critical failure. At least you're still here. And, where's my other hero, Sarah? Yeah, why don't you embed into Marathi's army? Just for right now. It'll get you some experience, because we're about to go into a fight. So, yeah, we are basically full strength. One guy's got a little bit of a boo-boo, but it's okay. Val's Anvil, here we come. There can't be that much in here at this point. Yeah, it's a walkover. It's an absolute walkover. I kind of want to fight this one just for fun, because it's going to be silly. You are an almost headless snake, Polsk. Almost headless. So, does that mean the head is very, very tiny, or that your head has been chopped off? I again, need more information. Raspberry texture. Okay, good. That is a better texture than frog. Ooh, yeah. Reasons. Do you want to be a supercomputer? Probably Polsk would be okay with that. That seems kind of fun, maybe. I don't know. So, yeah, sure. Polsk, you're a supercomputer now. Alright, gamble. This should go a teensy bit easier than the last battle. Whoa, that was a good gamble. Yay for that gamble. Guys, everyone just peel back for a sec. Let's get some pretty standard battle. Hey, I don't even know why I'm bothering with a battle formation here, but we're going to do it anyway. All you guys off skirmish mode, by the way. And then all my spears in front of that. And then you guys over here. You guys can hang out over here. And let's put the shooty horsey over here as well for shooty horsey. And then Robert the War Hydra, you can be right in the middle. Sarah, I'd actually like to be you up front so you can get some spells going. Start the deployment, start the battle, off we go. Everyone's going to be dead momentarily. I touched a frog multiple times. It's not that bad. Can I ask under what circumstances you were touching a frog multiple times? And can we also get a clearer definition of multiple? I would be curious. Is this multiple, like you were doing this over the course of a day? Much like Polsk, I'm going to need a little bit more information there. All right, well, let's try out this amber spear thing. Yeah, you said it had good range. It doesn't have very good range at all. Actually, does it? Nope, don't want that one. Flock of Doom. Sure. We could. What's the range on that? Way more than I have. Wow, that's a really short-range spell. That's a super short-range spell. And why don't you actually start working your way over here, because everybody's coming over here. You guys reform in sort of that direction, and you guys also reform in sort of that direction. Robert the War Hydra, why don't you just go breathe fire on somebody because it's funny? And when I was young, I caught frogs. Everybody remembers Hypnotoad, Polsk. Everybody remembers Hypnotoad. All right, Robert, would you like to breathe fire on that person? Please say yes. And why are my crossbows not shooting at everyone else? Guys, reform up there. Might have a little bit better range. Okay, Robert has breathed fire. Right, Robert? This is a thing you're doing? And now you're just sort of in battle. Actually, kind of peel back, Robert. I want these guys to come closer to me. That's the goal. You should be in range now for your Flock of Doom, right? Right? Wow, that's a short-range spell. Sure, go ahead and do that. Robert, get out of there. There's a Flock of Doom coming. You probably don't want to be in the middle of that. Wow, you guys are just out of range. Well done, computer AI. Well done for being exactly out of range. And you come up here, you come up here. And Sarah, what else have you got kicking around here? Amber Spear? Sure. Fire that at that guy. What does that do for a living? Let's get a close-up on her. There we go. Did you do your Amber Spear thing yet? Please say yes. Oh, Robert's getting some licks in. Oh, War Hydra looks great when you get up close and personal. Oh boy. Extreme close-up on War Hydra. Yeah, victory. Nobody is surprised by that. There was like 4 guys in their army. That was a silly battle. Oh, those guys broke. They barely even took damage. They're just out of here. Fair. That's fine. All right, end that battle. And that is 3 out of the 4 that I need to complete the set on this province. So that's good. I appreciate that. And Birdbrain's washed hands, of course, after touching frogs and potentially birds. Bird gets stunned, so I pick them up and put them on the fence post to avoid the cats. I thought there was a whole thing like, well, I don't necessarily know they're talking about baby birds. You could be talking about real bird, like whole adult birds. But like, you're not supposed to touch birds because then the other birds won't deal with them because they smell like humans or something. And you're denying many, many cats the joy of hunting birds. I'm far more of a cat person than a bird person. Okay, yeah, decisive victory. Nobody's surprised by that. We can actually take that public order hit for all that money. Yeah, I'll take that public order hit. That's fine. Satilla was killed in battle. Forbidden Rod. Great. Another power reserve and power recharge rate up. Super. Got like 100 of those. And we did a quest. Yes, we did. Bleakholds is destroyed. Yeah, sorry, guys. I know you're dark elves and all, but I needed your space. It's not personal. I kind of need the complete set. I'm a bit of a completionist like that. Now we're once again doubling up on infrastructure here. So why don't we get rid of this one? And what could we put in? Well, we could certainly put some walls in its place. That's a really, really smart idea. Cultist gathering, public order. It would not kill me to have a public order building here, but if I'm going to do it, I should do it. Kisko, your cat is watching the stream with you. Well, thank goodness. Yes, I am very... I mean, I love dogs. There's nothing wrong with dogs. I love dogs just fine. But as I've grown older, I've become more of a cat person. I appreciate their nature more than I did when I was younger. So I'm glad your cat is watching, and welcome your cat, Kisko's cat, to the stream. What is your cat's name? I would like to address your cat by name, although probably I'll just end up calling it Jeff. And what is this building? Oh, slave pens. Right. It'd be much smarter for me to put the Cultist Gathering in Hag Hall. That way I can get it up to max level. So probably not that. We could put the other military building in here. That's not a stupid idea. Do I really need that? Well, yes, actually, because this will eventually be my sort of northern jumping off point for any future armies, so it would be great to be able to build a decent army up here as best as possible. Get that building ticking up for the money. No question of that. The walls at Hag Hall are still... Pupidos. Okay, excellent. So sort of a Greek thing going on there. Sometimes the birds fly in the windows and inside, so when that happens, I have to touch them. Where are you living that birds are just randomly flying into your house? All right, do you live in a treehouse? Please say yes. That would be cool. And it would make sense that there were a lot of birds up there. Unassigned skill points. Nobody is surprised by that. Morathi. I do... Oh, you have so many things. So many things. I could get you a horse. A dark Pegasus. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, we're getting Morathi a horse. It's silly, but I'm getting Morathi a horse. Yes, a dark Pegasus. Thank you. And that's it, really. Nobody else leveled up from that. Not even Sarah. That was the whole point of putting her in that battle. Ireland's weird. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. You gave a cat a bath, Kisko? Damn, you're brave. I wouldn't even dare to do that. That's just asking to get bled. You are a much braver man. It must be the Canadian blood. You guys are just a hardier stock than we are. I would never dare to give a cat a bath. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster. Okay, Exiles of Nehek just did something, and I kind of need to know what it is. Because unfortunately, guys, you're the next guys I'm going to war with. Only temporarily, though. I only want one place from you. All right, I'll see you in a bit, Jess. Oh, food sounds good, actually. I should have eaten more before I did this. Yes, so bring us back something. Bring us back something tasty. And everyone else gets to do things. I really am just concerned about what the Exiles of Nehek are doing. It's a bacteria which makes you like cats. Really? Maybe I've been infected by that. Different strength on people, the reason the crazy cat lady stereotype exists. Huh. That's actually very interesting. Okay, we got a choice. The Dagger. Yastra. It's always a problem with Yastra. Of course it's a problem with Yastra. He's my only other lord. He's probably getting really bored over there, too. Your lord has been caught secretly commissioning one of the court blacksmiths to create a sublime dagger enchanted with curses. Alright, what's the thing where he doesn't lose loyalty? There we go. Be gone. 700 in experience for Yastra, loyalty +1. Because the Aventurine dagger is... I mean, it's great. 75% weapon damage. That's fantastic. And poison. Actually, that's a really good dagger. But he'd be wounded for, you know, however long that is, 4 turns or whatever. Or I could just pay for it. And no, it's a really good dagger, but it's not worth the penalties. Reworked crossbows I've done. Good. And defeat Tretch Craventail. I was actually kind of planning to go to war or go to peace with him. Game. I'll think about that. He's got like 2 full stack armies down here. I think going to war with him is a inherently terrible idea. The bacteria has infected over 50% of the world. Canada, America's crazy stepbrother. Oh, they're not crazy. We're their crazy stepbrother. We're the dumb flummoxing oaf of a stepbrother to Canada. That's what it is. Canada are the sensible folk. Like, no one on the planet has a problem with Canada. When was the last time you heard about Canada getting in a beef with somebody? No, it's never happened. They have this minor thing with French separatists, but apart from that, they're just all chill and nice. Nobody has said, we're going to war with Canada. Right, Ice Rock Gorge. Definitely get that up to level 3. Can I afford to do that and walls? Please say yes. I believe I can. So yeah, let's get that cranking up to level 3. That'll give me some extra garrison down here. And then by the time this reaches level 3, I should have the money to do the level 3 walls, which will be a huge help. Really, the walls at High Hall are still not done. 93%. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Now what? Now I kind of gotta go get the Temple of Adioth. And with Bleakhold's completely done, I don't need to hang out here. How's my public order? I still have a military presence, so yeah, 13 off military presence. I can't really move Yastra, though. Provincial instability is going down, and when we get a slot opened up, we'll put the public order building in there. Okay, Morathi, just start heading in this direction. Kind of scope out what Temple of Adioth are doing. And what kind of treaties do I have with them? That would be really good information. None. Okay, super. Oh, you're the Exiles of Nehek. Sorry, I was calling you by your city, not your faction. Yeah, the Exiles of Nehek. I've actually have no treaties with them. Good, and they're neutral. Fantastic. I'd prefer not to do something which further lowers my reliability, which right now is very low. But what do you want? I'm a dark elf. Subterfuge is in my nature. And again, Clan Charon, we literally have a defensive alliance with you, but you don't want to trade with me? Can you explain that? Probably it's my reliability is very low. Probably don't think I'm going to ship the goods. I hear you. I hear you. All right, the Exiles of Nehek. Where are your major armies then? Because I don't see them. That's a bit of an issue. I don't see where your major armies are. And Sabioth, you also start heading in this direction, please. In the United States, 11%. 11% what? The cat bacteria? Are we still on cat bacteria now? Because I'm okay with cat bacteria. I mean, if cats have a bacteria which makes me like cats, then that's totally cool. In the list of bacteria that I could get, that's a pretty benign one. I mean, I've only got the one cat. I didn't go all crazy cat lady. And I have no plans for a second one. It's just the one cat. All right, Sabioth, you hang out there. Research available. Yes, please. What have we got? We got some second-tier stuff here. Hit and run. Weapon strength up. Solid. Very solid. And bolt cartridges. Missile damage up for, ooh, Reaper bolt throwers. And ammo. And reload time reduction, which is just a flat DPS increase. Yeah, take that. I do like the bolt throwers. 60% worldwide, and I assume we're still on the cat virus thing. Oh yeah, no, bird brains. There's nothing wrong with dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs. I just appreciate cats more as I've aged. I've become a little bit more of a cat person. I have no problem with dogs. I love dogs. Dogs are awesome. Not so crazy about birds. Sorry, bird brains. Not so crazy. I would not keep a bird as a pet. They're loud and annoying, and they don't really do anything. They're not interactive animals. Okay, unassigned skill points. Who? Yastra? Oh, right, because you just got a whole bunch of experience, didn't you? Let's make you a little more fighty. Yeah, you can have. You already got a horse. Let's make you a little more fighty. And I swear to God, Yastra, at some point we're going to move you. I know you're wicked bored hanging out over there, but it is what it is, Yastra. Okay, new turn. Here we go. Lothern's doing something that apparently I needed to be notified about. Oh, what's happening? Okay, so Claire Carond, who have no interest in trading with me, even though we have a defensive alliance, has going to war with Nagarond. Yeah, I guess I'll enter war on the side of the ally. That might come back to bite me in the butt later. I like to go to war one at a time, and I'm kind of got a vague plan to, I don't know, invade Ulthuan, smash the High Elves, work my way around Ulthuan, the big old circle, then work into the interior part, destroy all the High Elves. I'm just thinking about it. Oh, speaking of High Elves, you've declared war on me. Super. I don't even live on your continent, sir. And you're just declaring war on me. That's okay. I was probably going to do the same to you. It's totally okay. And Clan Garond has joined in. Well, fine. I joined their war. They joined my war. Everybody's going to war with everybody. I really just want to know what the Exiles of Nehek are doing. That's my only key thing right now. You can probably go ahead and not tell me about the rest of this. In fact, we could speed that up a little bit there. Goodness, there are so many factions in Mortal Empires. Oh, I think we're actually winding down. There we go. Okay, super. Super. All right, so Temple of Adioth. What have you got? You're a level 3 city. You've got walls. Your garrison is not small, but a whole bunch of skeleton archers, and those will go down real easy. Oh, the Ushopti are not to be sneezed at. And you got 2 units of those. Okay, and what have you got in this pseudo-army here? 1 chariot, 1 hero, and King Panat. Is he a legendary lord? I don't actually remember. Now, Morathi, we're pretty much going to war right now. I want to complete the set. I want Temple of Adioth. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to kill everyone who lives here, which is basically okay because they're undead anyway. They're not even going to notice. So, Sabioth, maybe you could start by assaulting the garrison. You've got an 82% chance of that. Go ahead and do that. That's probably the most troubling thing in there. Success. Okay, good job, Sabioth. And now we go to war again. And their army over here is nothing. Even if they bring in reinforcements from the Plain of Spiders, there's like one guy in that army. Although we did have that problem with the Nagareth. But yeah, we are declaring war. Sorry, Grand Hierophant Katep, but we are declaring war. I need your thing. Because I have 3 out of the 4 of them. I'm kind of a completionist like this. Now, you're saying this is pretty even game. I would respectfully disagree because War Hydra. However, I will take your advice and get some towers going and 1 battering ram. And hopefully, yeah, those Ushabti are not nothing. They're tanky. They got a bunch of armor on them. Although, apparently in Sabioth assaulting the garrison... Welcome back, Jess. Welcome. You're back. Grr. Got it. Welcome back to all of those, Jess. In assaulting the garrison, it seems we actually did the most damage against his monstrous infantry. So the Ushabti took the most punches there, which is great. Oh, I hate those carrion birds. They're flimsy as all heck, but boy, are they a pain in the neck. Okay, yeah, continue the siege. We'll just kind of sit here. And I think we could, if you kill any undead and they come back to life again, are they an undead? Or are they just alive? Your keyboard hates you. Is it a personal thing? Have you had issues with your keyboard before? Is this something that counseling or therapy could help with? Because I'm willing to help with that. I am here for you and your keyboard, Jess. I want you to know that. I call them the Redead. Got it, the Redead. Not the undead, just the Redead. I think with 2904, how are we... Where are my monsters at? Have we finished that? No, but we almost have. We're 1 turn away from getting the monsters going on here. Cool. That's neat. Could get the next level of... Actually, the next level of the public order building also unlocks my favorites, the Witch Elves, but does also unlock the Death Hags. It's not nothing. I could have those. What else could we put in here now that we're level 4? We should have more stuff available to us. Yeah, there is stuff available to us. We just can't afford it. Insufficient funds. Yeah, insufficient funds. Oh, yeah, all the horsey things. And the Blackguard of Nagaron. Those guys are tanks. I do halberd. Yeah, I want to get that next. The Dreadmance. Yeah, well, I'll focus on that. I'll save up some money. Oh, the Harganath Executioners, though. They are even tankier. Oh, they're wonderful. I love the high-level stuff for the Dark Elves. And Black Dragons, who are not nearly as effective as they should be. Okay, stroke it pleasingly. Wow, okay, it just became intimate with the keyboard thing. Thanks for taking that in a really creepy, weird direction, Polsk. I appreciate that. The dead not dead, says Bliffy. Yeah, just save my money. Just save my money. When we get the level 4 building over there... Actually, what can I do in Iron Spike? What do you think I want to do there? Oh, you want me to do the level 3 public order building. Okay. And Moonshard does not have walls yet. That's probably pretty important. But what's the garrison like there? It's not terrible. How much extra garrison do I get? Oh, quite a bit. Yeah, I just want... Okay, I know I want to save my money, but I'm just going to secure my southern border here. Make sure every city on the southern border has walls, has a strong garrison, just in case these lizards start to get any ideas about poking their nose up here. I just want to make sure they're going to have a tough fight ahead of them, because there's no way I'd be able to pull my armies back that quickly to deal with it. All right. Temple of Adioth under siege. Yastra just hanging out. He's just basically a big steel door against Clan Rictus. I'm kind of hoping at some point Clan Rictus is just going to beg for peace. I mean, I'll do it for them. I will go to peace with you. We'll have an aggressive peace, you and I. How many settlements do you actually have? 3. Okay, where are you hiding the other 2? All right, well, wherever you're hiding them, let's see if you're interested in peace now. Would you like peace? You don't want peace. Rats never want peace. Okay. Well, fine. Who's got an unassigned skill point? Sabioth again. Excellent. Yeah, let's get you into more fighty. Although, piercing shots... Yeah... We already done one of those. We'll take a gutter fighter. That will be fine. Potentially creepy warning. I just, yeah, it's fine. Have you figured out if you can do a second live stream? Yes, we were kind of chit-chatting about that earlier. Definitely. I definitely want to add that into the mixer. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what game I want to start with. Everybody wants RimWorld, but I'm kind of already doing RimWorld on the channel. I don't, and RimWorld's usually like twice a week. I don't want it to be like 3 out of 7 days is RimWorld. That being said, RimWorld is probably going to end pretty soon with the colony I've got right now. Oh, Sarah finally leveled up. Super. Why don't you have another... What do we do at level 2? Cooldown minus 30%. That's pretty good. That's nice. Wild Heart is... Oh, God, again with the power reserves. I don't care. Sure, have the Flock of Doom at level 2. Why not? So, yeah, I definitely want to do that, Kisco. I just... I'm trying to figure out when I want to do it and what I want to do. Yeah, as Bliffy's saying, the Sims are in the mix, too. You probably think I get it a lot, but actually I don't. Oh, potentially creepy warning. Okay, no, I don't think that of you, Pulse. Whatever you guys do outside of chat, you do you, as far as I'm concerned. Everybody's welcome so long as everyone's cool to everyone else. That's all I ask. And apart from that, everyone is welcome. Restart the colony and let us help you succeed. Well, that'll be a first, be succeeding at something. Technically not true. I did complete XCOM 2 blind, with plenty of non-spoiler tips from the comments. Jess, I'm looking in your direction. Plenty of non-spoiler tips, but non-spoilers nonetheless. I did get through it by myself. Okay, once again, they have sallied forth, and once again, the game is saying it's an even mix. I think if we can take those Ushopti out of here, the archers will go down like nothing, although they have better range than me. They have 140, and I've got, what? 144. I technically just outrange them. Skeleton Spearmen will fall down by throwing a rock at them. That's fine. Ooh, Nakara Warriors, decent. Decent. There's some armor on them. They're not nothing. Okay, well, let's go have a fight. I thought RimWorld didn't have any story plots. No, it doesn't. It generates its own story. That's what I like about RimWorld. It just has an inherent narrative that I can react to. That's why it's fun for me to play it on the channel. It's just got a very inherent narrative that gives me something to go to. I have to keep mostly to here's how this mechanic works because the game won't tell you. Right. Right. And you did. No, you 100%. That was 45 episodes, Jess. I was actually just looking at that playlist today. 45 episodes of that, and because I just couldn't cut it, a 2-hour finale, which I swear to God, guys, I will never do a 2-hour video again, and I should have chopped that up, but I didn't because it was just so much fun to do it. And no spoilers. And no other commenter gave me spoilers. You all gave me like, you might want to do this, but nobody said, here's what's going to happen if you go and do this. Here's how the story goes. Yeah, I think I'm basically okay here. This is not much of a better map than what we just got handed, but at least I've got a big, I've got a big wide open space. I got this rock over here. That's going to stop at least everyone coming around my flank. The forest is going to slow people down. That last battle was amazingly brutal, Jess, and so much fun to do. It just kept going and going, and every next room, you know, I'm sure you did the same thing when you played it too. You're like, oh, this has got to be the last room. There can't be another room after this. It's got to be the finale. And no, there'd be another section after that and another section. And the enemies kept getting tougher. The best advice you gave me on that last battle was watch your consumables. And I think I could have... there's only so much you can do. You're walking in the door. You have X number of pockets. So, but yeah, that was a great last battle. I cannot say enough. I held off on playing XCOM 2 for so long because of the mixed reviews. And now seeing them and seeing it was really spoiled grapes from people who just wanted it to be a clone of Enemy Unknown, and it wasn't. I'm so happy I started playing that. It's absolutely probably my #2 favorite game, and we're going back to the what are you going to play if you're trapped on a desert island thing. XCOM 2 would probably be on my second island. I feel like outside of a few people that will be in any community, the XCOM community is pretty respectful of letting people try it just for their first run. Yes, I agree. I absolutely agree with that. And obviously, you know, you and I have done that with Penja's run of Enemy Unknown, which, just in case you're unaware, the last episode is Monday. Monday is the finale of that XCOM. He's going to the alien ship, and so far it is spoiler free. And he's recorded it. He's recorded it, and he didn't tell me how it ends. I am also spoiler-free. I don't know how it ends. He won't give me any spoilers as to what happens, but he did say XCOM is done. One way or the other, we won't know. Wait until War of the Chosen, you'll love it even more. I know. That's why I'm almost kind of half wondering if we should do an XCOM 2 stream. XCOM 2 stream makes a lot of sense because I can play it, not casually, that's not the right word for that, but I can, because it's turn-based, it gives me time to, talk to chat and, chit-chat and, as Penge would say, faff about, without, like, Total War. I've actually got to kind of concentrate on the battle a little bit, at least. All right, is everyone accounted for? Yes. Okay, good. Where's my horsey? Oh, my horsey's not accounted for. Horsey, go live in the forest. Go live in the forest. Bliffy's down for an XCOM 2 stream. Bliffy's definitely... Second Island. Wait, are you rich? Are you the real Jeff Goldblum? No, I believe Polsk is Jeff Goldblum. I believe, Polsk, you are in fact Jeff Goldblum. Not only will you not deny it, you seem rather vague about not denying it, as if you're actively trying to deny it. And that it's just suspicious, Polsk. It's suspicious. I feel you are in fact Jeff Goldblum. You may say it's a 1 in 7.4 billion chance, but that's a chance. That's not no chance. I know you'd vote for an XCOM 2 stream, Chess. I kind of saw that one coming. Didn't really think it would be anything other than that. I think, where are these guys coming from? They are coming straight ahead, right? Give me the tactical map here. Oh, yeah, they're all coming straight ahead. Okay, for some reason I feel it said the reinforcements were coming from over here, but apparently not. No, they're just all grouped up nice and tight. Well, in that case, where'd my horsey go? Horsey, go back over here. Go hide in the forest again. And boys, it's going to take them a long time to get over here. Life finds a way. I feel like if you ask Jeff Goldblum if he's Jeff Goldblum, he's like, we're all Jeff Goldblum. Okay, that's almost like the Being John Malkovich movie. We're all John Malkovich. We can all be John Malkovich. So Jeff Goldblum, John Malkovich, 6 to 1, half dozen of the other. It's all good. Oh, it's going to take these guys a while to get over here. What are you sending up first? Horseman, the Carrion. I want those guys to go down immediately. The Chariot, are you sending the Chariot through the forest? Because that's really dumb. That's like the one place horses are completely ineffective is in a bunch of trees. But you know what? Mazel tov. Go ahead and do that. Knock yourself out with that, Chief. Go ahead and send your horses through the trees. So we can compare it to Jeff and figure this out with the spectrogram. Okay, I feel if you're not Jeff Goldblum, and we approached Jeff Goldblum and asked him, Jeff, we're a bunch of complete strangers. Can we please put you in a spectrogram? I feel his answer, or at least his agent's answer, might be no. So I don't know if that's going to work out per se, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I am willing to contact Jeff Goldblum's people and ask if we can put Jeff Goldblum in a spectrogram. I bet the answer is going to be no. Does technical thingy, oh my god, he's Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that easy just to get Jeff Goldblum in the chair per se. I don't think that's going to go down well. Ooh, this Bleak Sword's really much more banged up than I wanted them to be. That's unfortunate. What am I getting hit by? Who's hitting me with things? Why would you do that? That's not very nice. Alright, I want the archers on this side to focus on those carrion birds who are bizarrely just waiting there. Okay, slow it down a little bit for me, Gabe. I'm Freddie Mercury, apparently. Believe me, ain't nobody paying to hear me sing. That's for sure. And I would not be daring enough to pull off that mustache. I just don't have that kind of face to get that mustache. Do I know what a spectrogram is? I don't know. It sounds like something you'd analyze somebody with. And it sounds like you should be sitting in a chair while you're analyzed. But no, Polsk, I don't know what a spectrogram is. I don't know if Jeff Goldblum knows what a spectrogram is. Which, again, leads me to believe he would probably decline our invitation. I watched Bandersnatch. Is that close enough, Jess? Okay, you're talking to Jess, not me. Yes, then I will let Jess answer for herself. You, Crossbow, focus on that carrion because I hate those things. The AI is so much better at using flying things than I am. I'm broadly terrible at it. Speaking of nothing in particular, could we do a Pit of Shades up here, Marathi, eventually? sort of... Oh, hang on. I got to deal with the flying things. Got to deal with the flying things. Come on, land, land, land. Anytime. Oh, they're already done. Never mind. They're basically already done. In that case, you turn your attention. You get these guys. You just reform here. And so somebody's doing a thing over here. Somebody's like contaminated the area. Oh no, they're bringing out a unit. Hang on, they're bringing something out of here. They've got a surprise for me. Are you going to tell me what it is? No. Okay, whatever it is, it went away. That's fine. Jeff Goldblum is in Portlandia. There's a series I always think I want to watch, and I never sort of get around to doing it. You guys there, and Marathi, we were going to do your little thing where you do a huge vortex spell, and it messes everybody up. And Sarah, seeing as I got 2 sorceresses here, why don't you do... Where's their Flock of Doom thing? Why are you... Oh, your range is so limited on that. So very limited. Tell me about that spell again. Damages, strong versus multiples, weak versus a single. No, don't do that then. Do Amber Spear on this one. You do want to watch Portlandia. I'm going to paraphrase that and say you do want to watch Portlandia, and therefore you're saying I should probably watch Portlandia. Cool. Spectrogram is an audio analyzing thing which doesn't force anyone to be tested voluntarily. I still say we should strap him to something. I just feel that's the appropriate way to test people on things, is to strap them to a chair. Maybe I'm the bad guy here, but I'm saying if we can't strap Jeff Goldblum, who may or may not be you, to a chair, then really is the test accurate? And I'm going to go ahead and say no. The test is not accurate. If you have not strapped something to somebody, or vice versa, then it's not really a very reliable test now, is it? No, it's not. Why don't you get in here and help out with these horsemen? Because they're being really, really fussy about dying, or redying, and the chariot showed up. So somehow my horsies... Oh, there they are. They are finally firing. I think it's almost time for Robert to get involved, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. When you get a choice, you click a button and choose that thing. And it was too funny for Jess. Really? Because Jess has a really good sense of humor. I would be surprised if something was too funny for her. I feel she could encompass a broad range of humor. Okay, that guy's dead. Disintegrated. Gone. You guys are all firing on things, right? Eventually you're all firing on things. My lord's under attack. Really? Oh, the little birdies came back. Okay, well, kill those. That's terrible. Why would they come back? Ooh, what are we going to do here? Why don't you do that to that guy. Have better damage and better armor. Black Mirror. Yeah, this is yet another series that I keep thinking I might want to get into, and I never do. There's just too much good stuff. It's too much TV. You know, when I was a kid... we had like 4 channels. No, that's very real. Well, maybe 8. Maybe a dozen. Somewhere in that neighborhood. But not like 3,467 channels. Sword Infantry. That'd be a good target for Robert. Robert, why don't you start by breathing fire on them? Perfect. Marathi, is your little Pit of Shades up yet? No. And there's not really anything else you're going to be doing today. I'm just going to wait for that to tick up. You guys are shooting things, right? Why don't you all target their crossbows, please? Wow, these guys just won't go away. Just get rid of them. They're done. Okay, you guys are all done. You can form a new line. Why don't you form a new line over there? You start shooting that guy. Perfect. Yeah, it's a Black Mirror's kind of horror suspense. It's basically an amped up Twilight Zone, really, isn't it? Harkening back to the Twilight Zone days. It's just kind of a new idea on the Twilight Zone, as far as I can see. And Robert, did you end up breathing fire on anyone? Yeah, I think you did. Okay, don't charge into the spearmen. That's a terrible idea, because spearmen are really good at you. In fact, why don't we go spear to spear? You guys can go over there, and Robert, the War Hydra, just start charging into the middle of it and making a fuss. There you go. Creepy but not so horrific genre. Yeah, a thriller. How about a thriller? A supernatural thriller is probably how I would describe it as someone who's never seen it, but like a supernatural thriller. It's not horror and like, you know, blood and gore kind of thing, not like serial killer kind of thing, but a supernatural thriller, I think, would be an apt description of it. This battle's actually going quite a bit better than I thought. If we can take down their archers, we're in a really good spot then. We'd be in a super good spot if we did that. How much does this... Just one enemy? Is that all I'm targeting? One enemy? No, I don't want that then. Oh, there we go. Minus 30 armor. That'll be good. Robert, why don't you focus on their leader? And Sarah, do you have any spells you could be doing anything with? Yeah, actually you do. Give more weapon damage to Robert the War Hydra. That'll be super handy, actually. Go ahead and get in on that. And what could you guys be doing with your time? Why don't you actually circle around the back, and you can just nail all of those guys. And you guys are going to form a line over here and do something that I haven't quite determined yet. You focus over there. And you are all doing things. Yay! Only if you want me to spoil the endings that I got, remember it's on Netflix if you're interested. Yeah, no, that's where I saw it, was on Netflix. We rarely watch, you know, regular TV. We pretty much watch Netflix or something on demand, that kind of thing. You are... Why don't you focus on the leader as well? Why don't we get the... Are my witch elves in here? Yeah. You guys start heading to there. And an ability... Oh, they spawned an enemy unit. Hang on, hang on. We got issues. You come down here. We've got things going on. Forgot they can do that. Don't know why I forgot. I ran a decent campaign using these guys and knew they could do that. But there it is. Alright, my dark shards have gone nuts. They've got their little murderous prowess ability kicking along. Super. I would watch everything if it had the Twilight Zone genre. Okay, so you, again, supernatural thrillers is kind of your jam. Oh, my archers have gotten caught a little out of place here. Well, how did this start to happen? When did this become a thing? And you, why don't you get in there and help? And actually, Marathi, why don't you get in there and help? You're on a flying Pegasus thing. That's got to be a decent charge bonus, right? How's Robert doing? Oh, King Nephrakra. Boy, he's tanky. He's a lot tankier than I expected him to be. Do we have any more spells that are going to lower armor? No, we are out of magic. Got no more magics right now. You can get in there. And why don't you peel off and go help Robert the War Hydra? What is Birdbrain's weaknesses? Oh, Twilight Zone genre-y things? Hey, Dragon Master Dino, you are back indeed. There you are. And are these guys dead yet? Re-dead? Deader? More dead than they were when they started? Everyone keep focusing on, you know, the archers up here who are wrecking us, please. Especially you guys. You got the range. Go ahead and shoot those guys. Yeah, shoot those guys over there. And you, shoot them over there. Alright. How are we doing on the right side here? Less good. Bring the horse archers out. They're not really contributing to that. You're not really helping over there. You could be doing better things. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. And now start shooting their crossbowmen or archers, whatever that was. Just shoot them until they go away. And where is all their magic coming from? This is what I'm not getting. Oh, there it is. You actually have artillery up there. No wonder we were getting shot so much. That's no good. Somebody go destroy that. I had no idea they had artillery up there. Well, that won't last too long. I think we actually get this up to normal speed again. I think this is broadly under control. You're about to go down. Oh, there's a Tomb Prince about to go down. King Nahek is, or whatever the heck his name is. See what I did there? He's super tanky. I think we need more people helping with him. Like you, for instance. Alright, and one enemy lord has been wounded. That's super. We've got another one on the field, and he is not going down without a fight. Actually, slow it back down. I can't get a beat on this guy. He's in there somewhere. Why won't you let me shoot him? There we go. That was being fussy. Horses, you guys are doing what I told you to do, right? You're going to go charge off and do the thing, right? Yeah. Oh, never mind. It's all over. Everybody dead. It's totally cool. Oh, there we go. End battle. Thank you very much. Well, the chat went silent. Yes, well, we have this perennial issue between Dragon Master and Bliffy. I don't quite know what the problem is, but there it is. Just everybody be cool in chat. I don't need any drama here. It's Sunday afternoon. I need a drama-free Sunday afternoon, please. Now, are we just going to be able to walk into that city? Pyrrhic victory? Not really, game. Not really. We actually did pretty well there. I think Pyrrhic victory is a little slanderous, but there it is. Yeah. Take the money, take the slaves, take the replenishment, take the Temple of Adioth. That completes the set. Now we got all of them. Oh, and the game's just grinding to a halt while it calculates everything else that just happened. All right. Hey, no, you're here, Jess. Hi. You're in a food coma. I look forward to being in a food coma after the stream is done. I don't actually have plans for that, but that would be my ideal. That would be good. Or a food coma, indeed, Polsk, where you just sort of pause as you're eating. A food coma. Your conquest strike fear into the hearts of my enemies. Good. Good. I actually didn't plan for those guys to be my enemies. I just went to war with them because I needed their spot. Enemy killed. Darkstar Cloak. If this is more power regeneration, improved power recharge rate. Yeah. Why do you keep thinking I want things like this game? I don't. Why don't you give me a decent sword or something? And we have the Doomglade secured. And now we got to go wreck more things. Okay. Now what? Now what? Chances are Clan Rictus doesn't want to go to peace with me. And now we can't leave the Temple of Adioth because we're at war with the Exiles of Nehek. I mean, I could just go smash the Plain of Spiders and raze it to the ground. I don't want to live there. It's uninhabitable. Okay, Exiles of Nehek. I know you hate me right now, but how many territories do you actually command? Oh, just that one. Oh, dear. See, that's going to be a problem. Because that means I could just end the war by wiping you off of the map. Brainwash is just... Bandersnatch is the best film ever. Actually, I kind of like food coma as a pun. I think food coma is a really good thing. It's sort of you're eating, and then you just take a break from eating, just for a sec. Just a little breather, and then you go back to eating. It's a food coma. So, Plain of Spiders, level 3 settlement. What kind of garrison you got kicking around in there? Ooh, not a lot. Not a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's not completely nothing, but there's not a lot there. And you're starting to form a new army. It's only got one guy in it right now. Possibly not the most effective army. I feel we could end the war with the Exiles of Nehek by just annihilating them, by just taking them out of the equation. Because otherwise, Morathi is going to have to stay here like Yastra is down south. Just guarding this building. Alright, unassigned skill points. Let's deal with that. Well, let's deal with that. And you reminded me of Stellaris. Yeah, that was actually another suggestion for the stream. I'm terrible at Stellaris. I'm just really bad at it. I love watching people play Stellaris, but I am really bad at Stellaris. It's just such... There's so much going on in that game. There's so many things to keep track of. But that was also suggested as a second stream with Stellaris. Morathi. Have we... I know we looked at your high-level spells, but let's just look at them again. Causes damage and absorbs hit points. That's not terrible. But no. Let's start beefing up your army. Actually, let's start getting that going. Yeah, ammunition up. Always love my missile infantry. Always going to be a fan of my missile infantry. Actually, what's down here? Insidious leads to endless scheming. 5% chance up for assassinate. All characters. Ooh. Wow, that's super good. Oh, yeah. And what else lives down here? Melee attack up for Shades and Dark Riders. Melee attack up for Lords, Embedded Heroes. Wow, okay, there's a... Oh, Public Order +5. Enemy Leadership -10. Oh yeah, let's just start going down this tree. Didn't really glance at that one much earlier. Okay, oh, hang on, I'm just getting caught up on chat here. Dave said the Stellaris is too complicated for him. It is very complicated for me. You're not wrong, Bliffy. I don't actually take that as an insult. There's games that I look at and go, you know what? Smarter people than me need to play this game. Like many a true nerd, I've watched him play quite a bit of Stellaris, and it's fantastic. He's very, very good at it and very engaging. I would have to practice a lot at Stellaris to be halfway decent at it, to even start to play it. Doesn't have that much of a learning curve. Oh, I would disagree with you, Birdbrains. I think jumping into the game is very easy. There's a good learning curve to just get right into it, but I think the long strategy, the long-term strategy, is a very steep learning curve. Like, you think you're... Here's my thing of Stellaris. You think you're doing great, and then all of a sudden you realize you've done everything wrong, and your empire crumbles. That's how I play Stellaris. Like, yeah, this is great. I'm doing things, and this is all fine. Oh, wait, everyone's dead. My empire is gone. Everyone is better at me. That's how I play Stellaris. You have to spend most of your time paused, though. Yeah, it's also kind of a... I don't know if it's a fascinating screen to look at. I say that right now. I'm just sort of WASDing my way around Vol's Anvil here. I'm sure that's not that fascinating either. Hero not moved. That's Sabaoth, right? Yeah. Sabaoth, why don't you just go punch the plane of spiders in the face? Yeah, 88% chance to assault the garrison? Sure. Let's start softening them up. Boom. Done. There we go. Don't know what that did to their garrison, but it can't be good. Oh, and now you've got an extra 15% casualties inflicted on assault garrison. I knew I liked you, Sabaoth. You are all right in my book. No, I didn't think you were insulting me, Bliffy. I don't, and nor would I take that as an insult. Stellaris it's a game for them smart folks. If I sat down and started playing Stellaris, I'm sure I could learn it over time, much like I have done with Warhammer. I don't claim to be a Warhammer expert. Total War Warhammer II, I'm supposed to use the Creative Assembly, often insists that you use the full title of the game, because there are so many licenses involved in that phrase. But anyway, but, you know, I really enjoy playing it, so I have put quite a number of hours into it. I'm not saying I'm expert at it, but I'm saying I can hold my own. I'm saying I can play a decent game of Total War Warhammer. I would have to do the same thing with Stellaris. I'd have to sit there and put not a small amount of hours into Stellaris before I would be comfortable saying, here's what we're going to play. And I think I do that more with streams than with, you know, the channel. The channel, I'll put anything up and try it blind. I have no problem with that. You know, here's a game. I've never played it before in my life, but I'm going to do a video about it. With the stream, because it's interactive, I'm talking to you guys. We're all chit-chatting. We're having fun. We're making jokes. It does have to be a game that I'm somewhat competent at, so I don't have to pay attention to it. That's the thing. Dragon Mess Dino likes pizza. That's not news. Everybody likes pizza. We all love pizza. Epic commentary for the game. I couldn't even start a system survey for 15 minutes. Yeah, exactly, Polsk. It's like it's a very complex game. I mean, I think Grandmaster chess champions could not play Stellaris, and God bless them, people who are good at it. Commandment available. Oh yeah, we own the complete set now, don't we? How's Public Order? Public Order actually will be pretty fine in a little while. So let's go with growth. That would be super handy. Yeah, let's get some growth going on. Remind me what that is. Chaos Corruption +1. We'll do that naturally. Yeah, let's just get some flat growth going on here. Oh, and money. Now I have the money to do whatever it is I wanted to do in Quintex that I didn't do. Right, one of these level 4 buildings. Cold One Chariot, the Black Guard. Yeah, I totally want those guys. I could live or die without the cavalry, but I want these guys. And then when that's up and running, I think we'll be in a good economic position to start putting a third army together and having a think about Ulthuan. Because Ulthuan is basically across the harbor. We can throw a rock at Tor Anrock right now. We can launch rock. In fact, I think if I got my artillery units up here, we could probably do some damage from right here. What do you think I want to build in Arnheim? Oh, level 3 wall would be nice. You're right, game. Thanks for thinking of me. And is there any more economic buildings we could put up? I could bump this one up. Money will become critical in the near future. Villainous Tyrannus Andorra Eronimus Dethica. Welcome. For the Empire, to heck with the Empire, man. We're for the Dark Elves. We just finished... Welcome, man. Welcome. Always good to see you. We just finished taking... After going to war with people who were kind of our friends, but that's really the nature of Warhammer. We just finished taking the Doomglades, so we just took the Temple of Adioth off of the Exiles of Nehek here, and unfortunately for the Exiles of Nehek, they only have this one settlement left, and they have an army with one guy in it, and we just did an assault garrison on them, so their garrison softened up. So instead of having Morathi just stand here being a guard, because obviously if we leave the Temple of Adioth, they're going to swoop right in and grab it again. I think we're just going to wipe them off the face of the earth and deal with the war that way. That's how we're going to have peace with the Exiles of Nehek, is through extermination. That's how this is going to go. Is we're going to exterminate them for peace. What else is going on? Oh, Hawk, hey man. Streaming on Sunday this week. Yes and no. It was just complicated. I had to cancel yesterday's stream, family minor crisis, which is all fine, by the way. It was turned out to be less eventful than we thought. It was kind of a scary thing, and then it turned out to be basically okay. I mean, it's still a medical issue, but so thank you to folks who checked in. A lot of folks messaged me on Twitter like, "Hey, are you okay? You know, just thinking of you." So thank you to everyone who did that. And so yes, I moved the stream to today. It is still on Sundays, Saturdays rather. Saturdays is still the main schedule, but I just moved it to today to just kind of do a makeup stream, if you will. So yeah, that's welcome, Hawk, and that is the very brief explanation for that. Damaged building, Temple of Adioth, I assume? Yup, sure is. Don't have the money to fix it, and we're also duplicating military infrastructure here, so let's just ixnay that one, and then when we get some more money, I'll put something else up there. Yes, I know I have a damaged building, it's fine. Who has unassigned skill points? Oh, Sabioth, my favorite assassin. You're such a beach, Sabioth. I like you. Let's keep you going down the fighty route again. Oh, yeah, weapon strength up 5%. Nothing wrong with that. That was a well-done turn there. Took the Temple of Adioth, completed the set. What's going on down in Ulthuan? Because I got eyes on you guys. We are within spitting distance, rather, of making a stab at Ulthuan. And I'm okay with that. Hang on, I'm just getting caught up on chat here while I'm doing this. Yeah, Pulse, go for it, man. And by the way, Dragon Master Dino, that just keeps popping up as for me to approve or not approve, and I can't be bothered with spammy stuff, so don't bother, because it's not going to get shown, it's not going to show up. And dude, seriously, man, I like to have a drama-free chat and a drama-free stream, so either keep it cool or go find someone else to watch, man. You know, be you, man, be you. But be you in a cool manner that doesn't make other people in my chat who are very good supporters of my channel uncomfortable. So, because you know what, if it's going to come down to a hard choice, I know who's getting blocked and who isn't. So, all right, do I have any money in the bank now? A little bit, not a lot, a little bit. Let's start beefing up Doomglades. I already have defenses there. That's cool. I can repair this building. That is also cool. And what else could I do here? Any good economic buildings? Take the Artisan's House. It'll be a little bit of money. Do I have... No, I'm going to wait to put the Public Order building in Hag Hall so I can get it up to its max, you know, spot or whatever, max building level. Sure, put a little more money in our pockets here, and Vol's Anvil can go right up to level 3. That is cool. That is cool. And what else do we need to do? Oh, right. Annihilate the Exiles of Nehek from the face of the earth. Forgot. Sabioth, you're probably exhausted, right? You can't do another assault garrison. Oh, yeah, you can. You ain't that exhausted. 79% chance. Another success. And I think Morathi can probably just walk right through this. There'll be a little bit of attrition down here, but I think we'll broadly cope with that. It'll be fine. Do you see this? If you're talking to me, Bliffy, then yes, I see you saying, do you see this? Yeah, this is a walkover. This is not even worth the fight. I think we're just going to auto-resolve this. We're at full strength. They're beaten up. and they don't really have an army anyway. Would it be cool if we all worship Jeff Goldblum? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm pretty much going to start calling you all Jeff anyway, so that'll get a little weird. But no, I think we can auto-resolve this game. Goodbye, Exiles of Nehek. You no longer exist. And honestly, Exiles of Nehek, it wasn't personal. Actually, we were starting to become friends. We may have one day become allies, but you had a settlement I wanted, and you showed up with kind of a weak-ass army. So, you know, that happened. Take the public order hit. It's going to go in one turn. 3,000 gold is not to be sniffed at. Army replenishment, and I want the slaves anyway. Ramaket's killed in battle. The Exiles of Nehek have been destroyed. Super. Oh, wait. Why did I take that? I totally didn't mean to take that. Totally didn't mean to take that. I meant to raise it to the ground. I don't want it. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. It'll survive or it won't. If somebody I'm at war at wants to come over and take that, they can literally have it. They can totally have it. And who has unassigned skill points? Savioth again. Super. Let's get your weapon strength going up. Ooh, up to 12% on weapon strength. Ah, I missed immortality. I should have given you immortality. That's okay. I'll give it to you in the next rank. It'll be fine. Penge! Welcome! Welcome, Penge. We're gradually taking over the eastern lands here, bit by bit. Actually, we've done very well today. We started out with just Ice Rock Gorge. We've now taken Hag Hall, Vol's Anvil, and Temple of Adioth to get us the complete set, if you will, on the Doomglades. Now, the problem is, what do we do next? Because up north is Clarcaront, and they are allies of us. And they're not nothing. They've got some territory. They have some military. I don't actually want to go to war with them. I'd rather keep them on my good side. I mean, they've got a lot of good stuff around here. Thought number one, is we just go through the Clarcaront area and make a stab into the Nagarond area, who are also not nothing. Is that the Nagareth? Are they back? No, it's Hargaraneth. Okay, I thought we put the Nagareth to bed, and I was right. Or, with, what do we have now? 3 provinces under our control, and a pretty decent military infrastructure, we could just go invade Ulthuan. We could just go smash the High Elves. Shouldn't we call him Jeff? Oh, yeah, sorry, Penge. Just so you're caught up, we may start calling everyone Jeff. I haven't decided, but there's been some discussion about, would it be easier on, frankly, everyone? Me, the chat, anyone, if everyone was just named Jeff. Except me, apparently. So that has been going on. So if you are suddenly called Jeff by myself or anyone else in chat, that is the explanation for it. We're all Jeff now. Specifically Jeff Goldblum, but we're shortening it to just Jeff. So if people start calling you Jeff, you're Jeff. They're Jeff. We're all Jeff, except me. I get to keep my name. Speaking of military infrastructure, let's get the Halls of Ravaging going over there. That sounds delightful and a really fun weekend in New York. And what else could we spend some money on? What's going on in Quintex that you want to think I spend money on? That? Maybe. Maybe. I've got that building going on. I don't need any of that. I appreciate your input, game, but there's nothing really here I want. Right now. Not for the money I have. Okay, damaged building. That will be the Plane of Spiders that I totally meant to raise to the ground. I did not mean to take that settlement. I just wanted the money. If everyone is Jeff, maybe Dave could be Jeff. Funny thing about that, one of my best friends in high school was named Jeff with the GE. And he was very insistent about how his name was spelt. He was one of the GE Jeffs rather than the J Jeffs. Oh, that was a lot of J sounds in there. All right, end that turn. That's fine. And how would I differentiate that on chat? I'd have to, keep saying it's Jeff with a GE. And nobody likes that. Nobody likes that guy, that Jeff, who keeps going around saying, "Hi, my name is Jeff with a GE." That's just someone you want to kind of punch in the throat. And yes, apparently Birdbrains thinks I'm Freddie Mercury, and I keep telling her not only can I not sing, but I can't rock a mustache like that. So I'm clearly not. Oh, P.S. Polsk might be Jeff Goldblum. He will not specifically deny that he isn't. Therefore, I believe he is. Not only has he not denied that he's Jeff Goldblum, he has in fact said there's a chance he's Jeff Goldblum. Now, he said it was a 1 in 7.5 billion chance, but that's a chance nonetheless. Oh, somebody took out Sabioff. That's a pain in the neck. That saves me moving him, though. Alright, that's fine. Are we at war with you? Or are you just kind of fidgety? Are you just an annoying person? Hagreen, are we at war with you? Oh, we are at war with you. Oh, I'm sorry. We hate each other. Okay. Clan Caron, again, we're military allies. Would you want to think about any... Okay, actually... We're not military allies. We have a defensive alliance. All right. Would you like to be military allies? Yes, you would. Okay, good. Then we can finally talk about the peace agreement. Not the peace agreement, the trade agreement that I've been wanting with you guys for ages. There's a chance anyone here is Jeff Goldblum. Yes, but we've singled you out, Polsk. I have never seen Polsk and Jeff Goldblum in the same room. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Pench. I'll let Jeff Goldblum take over my dictatorship. See? It could all be yours, Polsk. Or Jeff. We don't know yet. But yes, I think that Polska's lack of denial is suspicious. At no point has he said, I am not Jeff Goldblum. He's just said, there's a chance that I'm Jeff Goldblum. That as much to me as says, I'm Jeff Goldblum. That's all there is to it. Perhaps Penge could be Jeff Goldblum. Jess could be Jeff Goldblum. You're right. But we're focused on you right now, Polsk. The spotlight is on you and your possible Goldblumness that may exist. It's a modern version of I Am Spartacus. Yeah, I was thinking it's kind of like, oh no, I said it earlier, now I can't remember it. John Malkovich, the Being John Malkovich movie. Everyone's John Malkovich. Well, everyone is not Jeff Goldblum, probably just Polsk. Probably just Polsk. So, Morathi, why don't you hang out here? That's a good start. And Yastra, just one more try with the Skaven to see if they'll settle with a peace treaty. I really have no interest in being at war with you anymore. And if you're not going to accept that, I may set you as a war target. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you... Yep. Why don't you... No, come back. No, not Ariel the Radiant. I don't want to go with her, war with her quite yet. I would like you to have a war target against... Where did Tretch go? Down there? Yeah, there. Go do that. Didn't actually set that properly. I'll figure that one out later. I'll get back to that. They're not going to go down there anyway. They almost never obey war coordination targets. Ice Rock Gorge, you would like to have better walls, and I would like you to have better walls. That's a perfect place to have better walls. Good. Good, do that. Have better walls. Have better walls all day long, sweetheart. And what's Hexodal up to? Nothing. You're just continually at war with those guys. That is an endless war down there. It's a little ridiculous, actually. And Nagarond, who apparently I am at war with, I kind of forgot I was at war with you. That's fine, because our allies are going to be a nice little buffer zone. Oh, you're going to come down and take the Plain of Spiders, aren't you? You know what? You can have it. You can totally have the Plain of Spiders. I actually meant to raise it to the ground. And then I forgot to, and I got all excited by the amount of gold I was going to get out of it, and I forgot to. So you can totally have the Plain of Spiders. Although that does put you next door to me, which is fussy. But if you go in and take it, you're going to be battered up, and I could just take it right back, and we just go back and forth all day if you want. It's uninhabitable to me. It's going to be uninhabitable to you, too. We're all dark elves. If I don't like... Oh, Clan Caron, what do you want? You want to... Who are we going to war with? Wait, who are we going... You want me to go to war with you? I don't get it, Clan Caron. Oh, Caron Carr. Okay, you guys got to get different names. So Claire Carond now wants to go to war with Carond Carr. So Claire Carond Carr, you guys got to get better names. Warhammer Death Hour. Yeah, no, it's actually a really good spot to wrap it up. Where are these guys? Oh, they're way the hell in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's fine. I'll totally go to war with those guys for you. I don't even know where they are, so I think the war thing will be just fine on that. Totally fine. Would it make sense to say, I have features of Jeff Goldblum and I'm not Jeff Goldblum? No, I think you're just confusing the issue, Polsk. I think you're just muddying the waters with that. I think it's pretty clear by your own lack of denial that you probably are Jeff Goldblum. You know, you're saying a 1 in 7.5 billion chance. I just think you are, and I cannot be dissuaded otherwise because you've given me no tangible proof. Now, I know scientifically you cannot... Oh, hang on. I'll be right back, Polsk. Regiment of Renowned Raven Herald's Repeater Crossbow. Sweet. I don't know how I deserve that, but cool. Is that a flying unit? That might be a flying unit. I'll have to check those guys out. Great. Actually, how many Regiments of Renown do we have available? 3? Oh, it is flying missile cavalry. Oh, sweet. Well, great. That could be a great start to a new army right there. So, yeah, I know, Polsk, scientifically you cannot prove a negative. So I know, you know, there's no actual way for you to prove you are not something, because that's not how science works. But I'm basically saying you're Jeff Goldblum, is how this is going. I'm just basically saying you are, in fact, Jeff Goldblum. And the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. It answers so many questions, Polsk. So many questions. It really all starts to come together now, the fact that you are, in fact, Jeff Goldblum. We are all Jeff, except me, apparently. But, yeah, it just answers so many questions now, Polsk. Or, you know, Jeff is really what I should start calling you. But, yes, the Warhammer Death Hour is entirely correct, and probably a really, really good place to call it, because we've kind of gotten the things done that I wanted to get done today. We took this province. Nagaron's going to come down and probably take the Plain of Spiders, and they're welcome to it. They're totally welcome to it. Next time, I think I go forward with Plan A, which is building a new army and maybe starting to poke the Ulthuan bear. Because some of these outlying coastal areas look pretty vulnerable. Pretty vulnerable. Pretty hard to defend. Pretty hard to get an army around there quickly to deal with me. But if I'm going to an Ulthuan, I'm going to need to take 2 armies. That's a 2-army town. So I'll have a think about either we can pull Yastra out of Ice Rock Gorge, who he's been here this entire stream, he hasn't moved, and maybe make peace with the Skaven, or maybe bring Marathi out. Anyway, I'll figure it out next time. So yeah, we'll call the stream for today. Thank you so much, guys. I know I say it every single time, but really thank you guys so much for coming out. It really does mean a lot to me that you come out, especially when I do it on a day that you weren't expecting. And thank you for being understanding about yesterday. We'll be back to normal next Saturday at 4 as usual. But thank you again for coming out, guys. I will see you next Saturday at 4. If I don't see you before then, by Hawk, Bliffy, Pulse, Jess, Penge, all you guys. Well, you know what? This makes it so much easier. Bye, Jeffs. There we go. Goodbye, Jeffs. Wow, that's way easier. That's made my life much less complicated. I will see you guys all next time. Thank you so much. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.